everybody. Welcome to the 1224 podcast. My name's Kate,
And I'm Shayla.
and we are here to talk about everything animation.
As usual, because what? We don't have any lives.
Yes, and since this is recording while the whole COVID-19 situation is happening, we have nothing else to do but create this awesome podcast for you all.
And finals.
That too, because we are in college. Yeah, welcome to our first episode. How are we feeling?
I'm okay. I don't like the fact that I have finals. And so this
Yeah,
podcast is a nice distraction. You want
it
to know what
is.
else would have been a distraction?
What?
So there's this show a lot of people may know or not. I don't know. A
Mhm.
lot of people love it. It's called Steven Universe.
Oh my god, I love that show.
Wow.
What
It's
a
so
coincidence.
niche. And so it recently ended like a few weeks ago with Steven Universe Future.
Yep.
And so a lot of people may be thinking, what can fill that gem-shaped void in my heart?
Gem-shaped boy.
And so
Right.
I propose that we just suggest a bunch of shows for people to watch.
Yes, because there are a lot more shows out there.
A
Even
million
if
more shows.
so many. So many. Now that Steven Universe is over, don't worry. We got you.
We are your dealers of good
And
shows.
yes, we got the good stuff.
Yes.
Anyways. Yeah. we're doing good. We're doing great.
Yeah.
Without further ado, here are some shows that we would like to suggest to you all to watch. Most of them are animated. I mean, all of them are animated, obviously.
Yeah, what do you think
And
this is? A live action podcast?
live action.
Disgusting.
No, that couldn't be us. If you like live action, leave. No, I'm just kidding. If we're all cool.
One of my favorite shows is live action.
Shayla, you're fired.
Alright, bye. It was nice knowing
No
you
wait.
all.
No wait.
I loved working on this podcast.
And it only existed for like 3 minutes.
Eat your
Even
veggies.
less.
But
All
yeah,
right.
would you like to go first or
Anyways,
should I go first?
I could go first.
Okay.
Okay, the first one on my list is Amphibia. It's a Disney Channel show, and it's basically about this girl named Anne who somehow ends up in this frog world with this like chest that she found with her friends at a thrift store, and it seems as if she's the only person that's in this frog world, and like makes her very different from like the whole frog world and stuff like that. And but she finally meets this nice little family that takes her in as one of them, and they just go on awesome adventures together. And I I think it I think the reason why I'm like recommending this show is because of how like just the family dynamic that it has compared is like similar to Steven Universe, and I think it's just a fun show while also having this like um overarching plot about like the secrets of Amphibia and how it connects to Anne. And
Yeah.
it's really good. It's really fun. The designs are great, and it's frogs. Who doesn't like frogs? They're cute.
My favorite thing, okay, I guess preface for my thoughts on the show. I've seen 5 episodes,
Mm.
which are like the first 3 episodes, and then like the last two.
The
So
perfect way.
yeah. Um, so my thoughts on Amphibia are I have very limited knowledge on it, but I
That's
can
okay.
say it's a really good show. I really like how, they act. So in the show, they kind of have like one of those, like, I always call it the racism plot for lack of a better term. but it's also
Mhm.
kind of about class differences too, because there's frogs and toads, and I feel like this is like the one time I feel like it actually works. Like, I don't know, maybe in a future episode I'll just like end up ranting about like the structure within other um like types of media. 'Cause I feel like
For sure.
amphibia, yeah, just because I have like a problem with like how a lot of shows do it. But I feel
Mhm.
like Amphibia is definitely a show, like, if you want, um, like, where they do that kind of, like, overarching plot, um, and it doesn't feel like they're dehumanizing anyone at all. It's more so really pointing out, like, they're not that different, because there's frogs and toads. Um,
And newts, actually, too.
oh, there's newts?
Yeah. They're just
Oh.
very, like, distant from, like, society.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Which
But,
is pretty cool.
yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
But I guess if you want like one of the like two different like parts of society. Oh, discrimination plot. That's what I'm thinking of. Oh my god. Um
The
like
racism plot.
yeah, racism plot. If you like if you want something like that that's like really well done, I highly suggest Amphibia.
Definitely.
Yeah.
All
Um
right.
do I
Next
go next?
show. Yes, it is your turn.
Oh, everyone knows what I'm gonna say. We both know what I'm gonna say.
Okay.
Kipo in the Age of Wonder Beast. If you haven't seen the show, you better watch it right now. Pause,
Yes.
go watch it, come
Stop what
back,
you're doing.
and tell me that it's good, because it is. Um, it's literally there. I think it's one of my favorite cartoons in recent memories. It's so good. Like the music. Oh my god, the music slaps. The
So
plot
good.
exquisite. The characters, so all the characters in the show are people of color or animals.
Period.
And one of the main characters is gay, which was really cool. And then what
Yes,
else?
my boy,
There's so much going
Benson.
on in that show. I love it.
Yeah. Do you
Um
want to explain more about like what the plot is?
oh god. So the plot, basically there's this girl, her name's Kipo, and
Right.
she used to live underground with like the civilization of humans that live underground because the upper world is like super dangerous. And so one day in kind of like a freak accident type situation, like a monster attacks like the underground and basically she's thrown into like a sewer and she makes her way up to like the surface level and basically it's about her trying to go home and she meets some people on the way.
Mhm.
I hope I did a
Yeah.
good job.
No, you did good. That was basically most of the first season. And I hope we get a second season
Oh,
because
we
man,
better
that
get a
show is so
second
good.
season. If
I'm
we don't,
crossing my fingers.
if we don't get a second season, I'm blaming all of you.
I blame Netflix. I'm gonna attack them.
Yeah, no, I think Netflix, I don't know how I don't think I did a bad job. Well, maybe it's just because I watch cartoons, so like Netflix like, hey, keep those out. And I'm like, oh snap.
Right.
And like it kept showing up on like my homepage. So like I was like, fine,
Yeah.
I'll watch it, whatever.
The
And then,
algorithm.
ooh yeah.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, like I love that show. Just watch
I
it.
know.
Especially
It's
like,
really good.
or at least if you, I'm not gonna say if you don't watch it because you should watch it. You better watch it or I'm gonna come into your house through the windows and force you
You
to
heard it
watch it.
here.
I will hold your eyes open and
And
force you to
watch
watch
Kipo.
Kipo. All 10 episodes. It's 10 episodes, come on. It's so easy to finish.
Right, exactly.
But you
Like
should
just
also,
everything about it is so good.
it's so good. Listen to the soundtrack. It's composed, or like, one person who's on the team worked on the Spider-Verse soundtrack.
Yep. That's when you know that the show is gonna be that the show is gonna have good taste.
Yeah, that show said Black Power, good music, fun
Good
times.
flavor.
Yes. I was eating good those 2 days I
Yeah.
watched that show.
Mhm. It overall just has really great representation, and I believe that like Steven Universe like uh had really good representation, but Kipo definitely has like so much representation in all shapes and sizes too.
Hmm. Kipo is like a very cool thing about Kipo. It's like with the characters, I feel like I know people like each and every one of them.
Right.
And like all the characters have like good reasons for their actions, and I love it. The only criticism I have about the show is that they haven't released the Cheese song, which makes me really upset because that's my favorite song in the whole series. Like when the beat drops, I get really happy, and then they never released it. So
Release the song.
yeah, release the song officially. I'm begging, or
If the
at least like
Kipo crew is hearing this, release it.
release the song, release the Kraken.
All right. Next show.
Mhm.
Awesome. Okay, I guess it's my turn now.
Mhm.
And I think the next one I really uh was thinking long and hard about it because I didn't know if it was like related or not. But like I realized that like Steven Universe had a really strong like woman representation, like, you know, with like the gems and stuff like that. And I want to recommend DC Superhero Girls that's on Cartoon Network recently. They as this episode is being recorded, they're having like episodes every Sunday now, and like it's really good despite like the title being a little like generic and girly, but it's actually really good.
Mm. I think with
Yeah.
the title, I think it's just association with the old show.
Yeah, exactly. It's not the DC Superhero Girls with like, you know, when they were like pulling out with like dolls and stuff like that. It's like it's a new DC Superhero Girls that came out like last year, and the creator of it is Lauren Faust, who was also the creator slash developer of My Little Pony.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's when you know that
It's
this show slaps.
it's much more in line with the original like shorts that aired in the 2000 like the early 2010s, from what I understand, at least.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah,
Something like that.
the
But
ones.
like it's better. Like this new one is so much better because like it's it's super fun for like everyone, and it and the characters, like the way that they're portrayed. So basically it's about these groups of this group of girls who, you know, you have Barbara Gordon, Karen Beecher, Supergirl, Wonder Woman, Z Satara. Um, they all go to Metropolis High, and they all meet and realize that they're all like they all have superpowers and stuff like that. So they all team up and they're like the DC superhero girls of Metropolis. And it's it's like you get a little bit of like action and plot while also having like different like side stories and just like fun little episodes overall. And I think that's like just a really good balance, like in my opinion. And plus DC really has good animated stuff, so I definitely want to recommend that.
Mhm.
Yeah. The
Sorry.
portrayals are really nice.
Yeah, I haven't seen the show besides some clips, so I
Yeah.
don't have a lot to say about it. But I
It's
trust Kate's
okay.
opinion this one
Aw,
time.
thank you. It's just really cute, and the portrayals are really like funny and clever, like because just how they like um I don't know how to explain it, but just like the types of references that they put in are really like funny and just really clever. And I especially love Catwoman's portrayal because it's more similar to Eartha Kitt's like Catwoman
Oh yeah,
from like the old movies, and it's so good, and that's why I love her so much. So yeah,
I
it's
miss
it's a
Eartha
really good
Kitt.
show.
I miss
Yeah,
her
the
so much.
animation. Yeah, I
Sorry.
love that. No, it's all good. But the animation is just really smooth, which I really like. Um, and the action scenes are really badass too. So that's
Mhm.
DC Superhero Girls. Watch it on Cartoon Network, and there are also episodes on Netflix.
Woo.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Next show.
Oh, my next show, it's been out for a while. I'm pretty sure everyone knows it, or at least heard of it. Bee and Puppy Cat. Um,
Yes.
oh, I forgot to say like where everything's available. Kipo's available on Netflix.
Yeah.
Being Puppy Cat is all of it's available on YouTube and on Verve, from what I remember. But the second season isn't released yet, and no one knows where it's gonna be.
We
Um,
really don't.
yeah, it's makes me sad. Anyways, Being Puppy Cat is about a girl, and she befriends like this weird cat alien thing, and they go on like temporary jobs each episode to kind of like solve like a overarching problem, usually because they're broke. And
Yeah.
oh
And they get paid.
yeah, they get paid money.
I wish. I wish that could be me.
Oh, God, I wish that was me right now.
Right?
Um, but that's like the basic gist of like the plot. The show is very episodic, although there are like links between each show, kind of. Um, a lot of the show I feel like relates to Steven Universe. Um, mainly because there's a very big theme of growing up in the show. So like Bee is in her 20s from what I remember, and a lot of the commentary about her, like people are like she doesn't grow up, she's very childlike, and she's still trying to figure out like where she is in the world. I'm trying not to give spoilers.
Mhm. Oh, definitely.
Yeah, and it's a cute show. The art design's really good. The show's created by
Yeah.
Natasha Allegri. You may know her from Adventure Time and specifically the Fiona and Cake episodes because she was the creator of the Fiona and Cake concept.
Hmm.
And what else does she do? She did like a bunch of things. Garfield enthusiast, Trisha Paytas fan art enthusiast.
Yes, she does everything. We love that like type of woman power
She
that
makes
she carries.
she makes cursed yet very beautiful drawings. Like if you're not
She
following
does.
her on any social media, you should.
Yeah. She makes really good stuff
Yeah,
that you love and hate.
I just love it. Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, I'm trying not to like spoil Being Puppy Cat at all for the most
Yeah,
part.
no, I totally agree. It's cool. I mean, like if you haven't seen it, please watch it. It's been around for like what, a few years now?
Yeah, like for
Yeah.
not even more than 4 years, like since the first episode.
Yeah.
I
It
should
was
probably spoil it.
there
I don't
when I was
care.
like in middle school. Like
Yeah,
it's fine. I mean, it definitely, now that I think about it, now that the fact that you mentioned that like it's all about growing up and like finding yourself, like I could definitely see how that relates to Steven Universe because like um this whole time, like in the Steven Universe series, like Steven was just figuring out who he is like as a person, and then in Be a Puppy Cat, um Bee is like trying to find her place in the world, you know?
yeah. I think that also just has to do with so I guess preface a lot of stuff I'm recommending is very magical girl based. And that's
Yeah.
kind of like Steven Universe is basically the one of the magical girl shows of like that was made in America. Um, at least like one of the most popular, if not the most popular, just because all the themes of like family, love, growing up, it's all of it's like intertwined.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the just the overall designs are really cute, and it also reminds me of Steven Universe because that's the type of aesthetic that I really like too.
Yeah, I mean, also Natasha and Rebecca did work on Adventure Time together.
Oh, true. Wait a minute. I was like, I was trying to do the numbers. Like, wait, doesn't Rebecca? Did Rebecca also do Adventure Time
Yeah, I'm
stuff?
one of those people who like sometimes I know who did a certain episode just like based off of what happens or like what's
Right.
involved in it.
Yeah.
Um,
All I know is that like if there's a song in Adventure Time, most of the time it's Rebecca, and I'm like, yeah, okay, that's her.
yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, Being Puppy Cat, it's a really good show. If you haven't watched it, it's been out for a while. I try not to spoil it because being nice.
Yes.
That's it.
And that's my spiel. Okay,
Yeah.
bye. No, I'm just kidding. All right. I get. Is it my turn?
Yeah, we're going
Right,
back
because
and
you
forth.
mentioned. Okay, right. Okay. All right.
Like
Um,
tennis.
Mario Tennis. Uh,
Wii Sports
anyways.
Resort.
Oh no. I love that. I love that game.
Me too.
Anyways. I guess the next show I want to mention is DuckTales 2017.
Woohoo.
It's on. What was that?
Woohoo.
Woohoo! Oh, I thought you were gonna give me some type of insult just because they're ducks.
I'm holding my tongue.
You
One,
better. This is only the first episode, Shayla. Don't expose me. But anyways,
mm.
um, um, I'm not. I swear. Okay.
Comment down below.
Anyways,
What do you think Kate is?
I hate this. DuckTales, right? It's on Disney. And it's basically based off the '90s DuckTales show. And they made a reboot, and it's if you haven't like seen the '90s show, that's okay because they basically rewrote the whole like well, they didn't change everything, but like they just made the whole show better in my opinion cuz basically it's about um Uncle Scrooge meets three of his nephews, Louie, Dewey, and Huey, and they all live together under the McDuck Manor now, and they all just go on adventures and stuff like that. And the reason why I wanted to mention this is also for like the fact that like family really like matters, and it also does have like a Gravity Falls vibe if you're looking for that as well. If you're still mourning over the fact that Gravity Falls ended,
Like a
DuckTales
loser?
is like a loser. Then DuckTales is definitely the right show for you. It's so much fun. It's adventurous. It gets even serious at some points. The cast is outstanding because there are just so many like people that you know that are in the show, and they're really talented. Um there's they also just do a really good job at like bringing like callbacks to the original, like, and bringing back characters that you've imagined before and making it even better. Like they're still releasing season 3 as of right now, and they've been like releasing like cameos, like in one episode like Goofy's there, in another episode Daisy Duck is there, and then like in another episode Chip and Dale are also there, and it's like, oh my god, like the nostalgia just really hits you.
Mm.
And yeah, I love DuckTales so much. It's just so funny. It's so clever. uh, I'm
My
just in love.
favorite thing about DuckTales, I've seen some of it. Um,
Yeah.
I really like the art style adaptation. Um, my favorite thing in animation, especially like when there's triplets or twins, is when they make each twin, like you can tell what their personality is just based off of like looking at them. Like,
Mhm.
I don't know which duck is which because I forget their
It's
names
okay.
sometimes.
Just just say their colors.
So the red one, you can tell that he's kind of like the
Huey.
adventurer. The blue
Yeah.
one, I don't know, he looks like someone I would punch. And then the green one looks like my favorite in that he's lazy.
Yes, I love Louis so much. What's really great about this show is that like I said before, they bring back characters that you've known and making them like into better interpretations cuz I believe like I haven't seen the whole like old DuckTales show, but the three triplets are like they all have the same voice and like they don't necessarily have distinctive personalities, but in this new DuckTales,
Louis a
they all
capitalist.
what was that?
Louis a capitalist.
Louis a capitalist and that's it.
Yeah, that's all you need to
That's
know.
it. Yeah, and that just makes it so much better. No, but they have the triplets have three different personalities that they have, and they have their differences, and their dynamics are really like interesting to see, despite the fact that they're triplets.
Hmm.
Yeah, you also get twins,
Oh
which I'm
yeah.
not going to spoil if you haven't been caught up, but just be aware of that too.
My
Um,
favorite. Oh, once when I was talking about DuckTales, because I forgot their names, so I just called them like all four of Duck's names. So I just called
mhm.
them Nicky, Ricky, Dicky, and Dawn.
Oh my god, stop! That just like I'm broken. Stop. Don't do that. Don't do them
Sorry.
dirty like that.
Anyway,
It's
speaking
okay.
of shows where Dana Terrace has worked on them that have come out
Yes.
recently, let's talk about the Owl House.
Yes, good transition. Okay, girl.
Yeah.
We
So
love that.
the Owl House is a recent Disney Channel show. It's animated, of
Yes.
course, and it's about a girl named Luz. And basically, one summer when she's being sent off to Normie camp, some owl
Normie
shows
Camp.
up and is like, "Want to see something?" And she's like, "Sure." And then she gets transported to a magical world, and she's learning how to be a witch with help from Ida the Owl Lady and her pet named King, who is like a
King.
Cubone.
Yes. The most adorable Cubone I've ever seen.
Yeah, that's
He's a
voiced by
rare
Alex
one.
Hirsch, so it's cursed automatically.
Automatically. Like and literally almost like half the cast is voiced by Alex Hirsch, and the characters are very cursed.
Yeah, also, Ida the Owl Lady is voiced by, oh, I always forget her name. It makes me upset every
Yeah.
time I forget her name, but she's voiced by, if you ever seen the Bratz TV show,
Oh my
she's
god.
voiced by Berdine Maxwell, which I
What?
lost my mind when I found out.
That's so crazy. Her voice sounds so familiar, but I just can't put my finger
She's in
to it.
something else, I just always forget what it is, because I mostly know
Yeah.
her as Berdine. So
Mhm.
every time, like, Ida starts talking, I'm just waiting for Great Mother of Pink!
I mean, that's good for you, but like I'm just trying to figure out like how do I know this voice? I can't like associate
I
it.
was watching something, I forget. She's
Yeah.
in another show, I just forget what it
Mhm.
is.
I'll probably like just Google it later or something.
Yeah, but the
'Cause
owl,
man, she's talented.
she is. I think it's Wendy, oh my god, it's like Wendy M? Her last name starts
It's
with an M.
okay.
Yeah, it makes me up. I try to keep up with like voice actors and stuff, even though it's not like my area of expertise, but like I just find it very fascinating.
Yeah, voice acting is really fun. As a voice actor myself,
Okay, Kate, that's
just
nice.
had to plug, just had to plug myself in real quick.
But the Owl House, I think it's just a really good, it's just a good show. Like it's probably my favorite
I
Disney
agree.
Channel show at the moment. Um,
Yeah.
because so I guess I don't like comparing shows, but I'm just gonna compare my experience more so. So with Amphibia, right? I like watched the first few episodes. I like the show, but like I didn't get as into it as I did with Owl House, where like immediately I was like, I'm watching this all. Like I just hit the ground running with it. And it's so cute, like especially if you like really like witchy vibes in your shows. I highly suggest it. This is another Gravity Falls Void show also.
Definitely.
Just because Dana Terrace, the creator of the show, she worked on Gravity Falls.
And Alex Hirsch is in it too,
Yeah.
as actually an executive producer, so.
If you ever want to be cursed by his voice,
this is the show.
Yeah, do it. Also, the monster designs.
Hootie.
If you, okay,
Oh.
Dana Terrace is another person you should follow for her art, like, immaculate.
Mm-hmm.
Every time, she don't miss, always hits. Like, especially
she
like,
never misses.
The monster designs are crazy.
They're so cursed.
They're beautiful. I love them.
Oh my god. I love them too, but there are times where I'm just like, get this out of my sight, but I love you, Dana.
Yeah, I want to cosplay as the Bathead lady.
Oh my god, please do. I really want to see how that would work.
I don't even know. I would need like a motorized scooter or something.
You just need a big head.
Yeah, it's such a cute show. And then my other favorite part, which is why I'm also suggesting, besides like the magical like girl vibes or whatever, it's because the main quote unquote bully of the show, she's written so well. Like you understand like why she's like that. Especially like after there's like an episode where her siblings are introduced. You understand. You understand why she's like that.
That was such a good episode.
Oh, it was.
And like overall, like that character, what's her name again? Amity? Yeah. Amity is just very well written and like not like your average like bully type character. Like, 'cause the way that she acts has purpose, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Which I really like.
Mm-hmm.
Go watch The Owl House now.
Yeah, it's 10 episodes. Literally, most of the stuff I'm suggesting is like 10 episodes. Please,
yeah.
I'm begging.
Most of these shows that we're like suggesting are very recent, and still most of them are ongoing. So definitely check those out and give them all your support if you're interested in any of these shows.
Mm-hmm. Owl House has been confirmed for a second season.
Whoop whoop!
But if you want a third season, even though we don't know what the second season installs, maybe you should go watch it and be a human being with a heart.
I agree.
Although watch Kipo
Be a
first.
human being. Oh, that too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Taste.
Spices in me soup.
You gotta have everything. Everything.
Yeah.
Alright. Next show. Bada bing, bada boom. She-Ra and the Princesses of Power
I knew you were
on
gonna
Netflix. You knew?
Yeah,
You predicted it.
Because like it's either gonna be She-Ra or one that I might name next. I don't know. I'm still debating.
Yeah. Nah, it's all good. But yes, She-Ra and the Princesses of Power. Okay? Because it's really good. I know we've been saying really good, but we just literally mean it. Because
She-Ra's a very enjoyable experience. I watched it recently, so I can accurately say all of this.
Yay! Finally, I got her to watch She-Ra.
I was held against my will. Remember when I threatened to climb through you guys' windows and hold your eyes open and watch Kipo? That's what she did.
That's not exactly what happened.
Kate didn't follow self-isolation rules, and she came to my house, busted through my windows, and said, "Watch She-Ra." And then she held my eyes open to the screen, even though my eyes hurt all the time, and I wear glasses.
Oh no!
Because she's glasses phobic, and
yeah,
she made me watch it.
Sorry.
All of it.
Oh my god. I can't believe she did that to you.
To you, shut up.
Yeah, so that's basically what happened. So anyways, if you haven't watched She-Ra and the Princess of Power, She-Ra is about this girl named Adora who was taken under the wing of the Horde, which is this very bad group that is that is taking over Etheria, but Adora doesn't know that until she goes into the forest one day and finds this big sword. And she is like, huh, what is this? I acquired this sword. And with that, she meets Glimmer and Bow, who are, what kingdom are they in? I always
Is there
forget the
like a
name of their
theory or
kingdom.
something?
Yeah, but are they, I forgot what their specific, like, kingdom was called. Like,
I think
some,
Etheria. Or am I thinking about Winx? Oh god.
Etheria is the planet,
Oh, okay. At least I'm right
I
about
think.
something.
Yeah, and then I don't know, like the Glitter Kingdom. I'm just gonna call it that.
It's the Uwu
And
Kingdom.
the what?
Uwu Kingdom.
The Ooh Ooh Kingdom. Yes, because it has that vibe.
Yeah.
And Adora realizes that the Horde are very bad people once she experiences the real world and what the Horde is doing to
Mhm.
those people. And yeah, and she is destined to be the She-Ra, which is seemed as the hero of Etheria. And they all, Glimmer, Bow, and Adora, all three of them, try to unite all the princesses for another princess alliance because they did that in the past generation of princesses,
And what
but
happened?
ended up
It
failing.
failed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
unfortunately. No spoilers, but
We'll go into
yeah,
depth in like a later podcast episode,
definitely.
right
Yeah.
after season 5 drops, which
Yup.
also
Oh
will be done with
yeah, I forgot to
finals.
mention.
It's on
Oh my god.
Netflix. Watch it, I
Yes.
guess. Seahawk's the
Yes.
best character. And so is
Also
Mermista.
Mermista,
Jinx, you owe
my
me a
wife.
soda.
No. How are
Yeah.
you supposed to do that? You can't
Ship
knock
it.
on wood. Uh, did you knock on wood?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. I didn't hear it. So, um I don't think that okay. Okay. Just right. Okay, fine. I'll send you like a can of soda or something.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Maybe. But anyways, the reason why I mentioned Shira is because one word, gay. It's also the fact that it's very colorful and vibrant, and although one may argue that it isn't so gay,
She
I
means
would
me.
say yes, you
I
will go in depth about it
I have
in
my
a later
reasons.
episode.
Okay, I have my reasons.
Okay, you're valid.
Yeah,
But it does have really good LGBTQ plus
it
representation,
does.
and which is amazing because we love to see it. And it just overall has good like LGBTQ plus like undertones as well, even though like some characters might just be a little subtle about it. But um it's it's just a fun show, as like all the other shows that we've mentioned, but it's it has just really good female leads, which I really love to see. And yeah,
Yeah, a lot of these shows that we have been suggesting all have female leads.
and that is on period.
Yeah, because well, okay, I'm about to get into one of my weird spiels again. Everyone
That's
can
okay.
skip ahead. Um, but it's mainly because, like, within this genre, like, within animation, when you're dealing about topics such as, like, family and love at the exact same time, and, like, a lot of shows we have been suggesting have been very magical girl based, it's usually primarily female protagonists, although, of course, not necessarily if you're watching Steven Universe.
Yeah.
But all I'm saying is, let's also diversify the genders within these shows because it's cool to have pink backgrounds, I guess. I don't know. This is a weird tangent. Never mind. Never mind. Um,
I feel like I know what you're saying though.
yeah. I
Like, not all like quote unquote magical shows have to be so feminine or like so
like
like
overtly masculine. I think
yeah.
that like with certain themes and shows, I think that we should I think we should do things where it doesn't matter like the gender of the character or like mark. Okay, guess also I should preface that I think that like target marketing is super stupid because you never know what audience you're gonna get either.
Yep.
Like My Little Pony, for example. I can't believe I'm mentioning it, but
He 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 he.
yeah. Um,
Now you understand my pain.
yeah, sure, whatever. Kate's a furry.
I'm
Whoever guessed
not!
it
How dare
before
you!
this
No!
part gets $1 million. But
Wow,
basically,
okay.
like My
Mm.
Little Pony, no one expected bronies, right? But like, of course, like the big part of the show was like, hey, we need to make a show for like little girls, right? And like, of course, this like falls into gender stereotypes also. And so, I don't know. I guess what I'm saying is abolish target audiences
Targeted
based on
audiences.
gender specifically.
Period.
Yeah.
I totally agree. Yeah. Because the Shira fandom is definitely all types of like gender identities, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Same thing with Steven
Like,
Universe.
yeah, definitely. Which is why we mentioned the show. Go
Yeah.
watch Shira.
Um, oh, I have to mention a show now.
Yeah.
It's my
It's like
turn.
ping pong.
You know what? I'm gonna mention a really good web animation, 6 episodes on YouTube. Amara, Bangin'
Yes.
Theme. I
Yes.
love that. So Amara, it's about, okay, I'm gonna do my best because I'm going off the top of my head one.
It's okay.
Yeah. So Amara is basically the first like superhero from the United Arab Emirates. I hope I got that right, and if I didn't, I'm very sorry. Um, but what makes her knowable is that she is a magical girl and she wears a hijab. And
Period.
like the whole show, it's so like okay, I guess I should also preface I'm American. I'm
So am I.
yeah,
It's okay.
I'm very American. So it's rare that you of course see like different like locations represent, especially like in the Middle East. Um just be like because cartoons in America are weird. But
Yeah.
this is a web series. It's really cool. It's heavily influenced. So the biggest influence that I noticed was Cutie Honey, who was like one of like the first magical girls, and especially like the intro references a lot of stuff from Re Cutie Honey, which is from the early 2000s. It's a really cute show. I'm waiting for season
Huh.
2. We don't know when that's happening.
Are they
Um,
still. Did they confirm that they're like in development of season
yeah, so
2?
the creator said that season 2 is gonna happen, but like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, I don't think they started production yet.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, and I don't know what exactly like, because also it's a very small studio too,
Right, yeah.
so
And
I don't know what's happening.
yeah. Nah, that's okay. Because, I mean, it's really outstanding work, you
Hmm.
know, as a web show. And even though they're like a small studio, I think it takes a lot of time and guts to produce something so diverse and so, like, culturally amazing, you know?
Yeah.
And I that's what I love Amara because, like, although I myself can't really speak for people that are in that are represented as Middle Eastern. I do have a few friends that are Middle Eastern, and I just think it's so great that we have this type of representation because we don't really necessarily see that in animation and generally in the media. And I think Amara is such a good example of great representation and the fact that we get a female lead who wears a hijab, and I think it's really important.
Yeah. Oh, also, like the second superhero within the show, he's he's in a wheelchair. And like kind
Yeah.
of I don't okay, so the thing is, right, since Amara hasn't gotten a second season and the first season ended on a cliffhanger,
Yep.
because another thing about the characters is that they have like robotic parts. Like so Amar has like hand blasters and then Dabian has like he has like I'm like legs that can fly.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so I'm not spoiling the ending because y'all should watch the show. Like that show's short. 6 episodes. Each episode's like what? Like 10 minutes?
Yeah, it's not so bad.
Yeah, like it'll take you an hour to finish.
Exactly. It's an easy watch.
Yeah. Like we rewatched like all of it once, just
Yeah,
in
like
one go.
together.
And
Yeah,
we were like, hey, let's
honestly.
just watch Amara again.
Like, yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Like, that's just how genuinely of a good show it is.
Yeah, again, theme song banging. Oh my god.
Always.
Yeah, I might learn Arabic just to sing the theme song.
Yes.
Yeah, I have
I
to call
love
up
the
my
theme
aunt.
song. Oh, that's so cool. Does
Yeah.
she know?
Yeah,
Ah,
like,
sick.
cause she lived in, oh, I forget which country she lived in.
Mm-hmm.
Or, like, it's like one of the main languages is Arabic. She knows some, and then she also, like my family, we always get, like, well, like, I don't know how much we do it now, but, like, we got, I think it's me, I think my mom has one, I know my grandma has one. Like, we all have, like, necklaces that say our name in Arabic, which was
Aww.
nice.
That's so cute and that's so amazing.
Yeah, I don't know where mine's is.
Well, hopefully you find it soon.
Yeah.
I'd love to see it.
I don't think it will fit around my neck because I had it when I was a child. And everyone
Oh,
knows
wow.
when you grow up, your head gets bigger, like
Yeah,
Jimmy
it
Neutron,
happens.
and you start to
Jimmy
cry,
Neutron.
and then your hair starts to turn to pudding, and then your brain starts to get really smooth. You don't know what you're doing anymore.
Literally Jimmy Neutron.
Yeah.
Except we don't get the big braid, we get smooth braid.
All girls do is get smooth brain and lie.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're so lyrically inclined.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
What's the next show?
Next show. Give it to me. Did you give the show first?
Yeah.
Did you get a bar? Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Alright. So the next show is, drum roll please.
It's gonna peak. I'm so sorry.
Thank you. It's okay. Don't worry. That was my purpose. Anyways, Hilda on Netflix.
Ah, yeah, I was gonna mention that, but then I realized I said Owl House. I was like, there's no way for me to segue this.
It's okay. Don't worry about it.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry. I've seen the show too.
Okay, good.
I just haven't finished it.
Oh, me neither. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So, Hilda is based off the comics, I believe, because it used to be just a graphic novel / comic, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Because I remember getting a comic from Free Comic Book Day of Hilda, and I was like, and then when it announced it was going to be a show on Netflix, I was like, oh, wait a second. Hilda's on my...
Hilda.
Okay, so added the... Hilda, is that you? um, yeah. It's... So Hilda is basically about this little girl who has been living in the woods with her mom, right?
Hmm.
For like, as long as she can remember. And she's like, what, 10 or 11 or something?
Yeah, she's a child.
Yes, she is small child that I want to protect. And her mom finally decides to move into the city, and Hilda's like, "Wait a minute. I love the woods though. The woods are my
They're
friends."
British.
Yeah, they're British, by the way, which is cool. um but as she moves from the woods to the city, she meets like the different creatures that come across as like friends to her. And yeah, but she also meets like kids from the school that she moves into.
Yeah.
And they all just like go on different adventures and find the secrets around like the forest and the city.
Yeah, the forest she was living in was also very, like, magical. And that's why
Mm-hmm.
she didn't want to move to the city, because she's like, a forest? It's magical, Mum.
Mum.
So yeah, it's a
Please.
really cute show. I really enjoy it. This also will fill your Gravity Falls hole if you're still pathetic. Um,
Exactly.
Also
Come
the
on
theme
now.
song's banging.
It is. I think it was made by
Grimes.
yes.
Because it says it right in the
Yeah.
title card.
Right. I forgot. I was like, I know it's this really good and famous artist.
The good and famous artist Grimes dating Elon Musk.
Wait, are you serious?
Yeah, she's dating Elon Musk and she's having Elon Musk's baby. I'm not joking.
That's so crazy.
Bro, this has been.
What? How old are they?
Grimes is like in her
Oh,
30s.
oh wow. Dang. Okay.
Also, Kate, this has
Wow.
been news for like
Yes.
months now.
Wow. I'm so out of it. I I'm so sorry for being so uncultured.
Like, late 2019, everyone found out.
Wow. Honestly, I didn't even know who Elon Musk is until like a Rick and Morty episode, not gonna lie.
So when people were talking about the ugly Tesla card, were you just like confused about who Elon Musk was?
Probably.
That's
Like,
that's valid.
yeah. Sorry, y'all.
No, it's
Attack me,
fine.
please.
This is an animation podcast. We don't care about Elon Musk here.
Yeah, we don't care about your Teslas.
Beep
But
beep.
now I
No no.
know. Comment all your Elon Musk's thoughts.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, okay. I have technically 2.5 shows left.
That's okay. I ran out of shows.
Oh snap. It's my time. It's weeb time, y'all. It's weeb
Oh
time.
man. This is not my territory.
So recently there's this show. Well, not recently. This came out like in the early 2000s and ended in the early 2000s. But recently I've been watching this show called Princess Tutu.
Recent?
It's an anime.
Mm-hmm.
It's really cute. Basically it's about this girl who's a duck and
A duck. Quack
she's
quack.
also a magical girl. And basically she's trying to restore the heart of the prince at her school. But it's like,
Oh.
yeah, so the show is very like fairy tale and ballet and ballet inspired. Like they go to a ballet
Mm-hmm.
school and then the whole thing it's like everyone kind of has a role in the story. So like Princess Tutu is one of the princesses, but there's also Princess Crahy, who's another like princess. There's the knight and then there's the prince. And Princess Tutu's objective basically is to get all of the shards that the knight broke from the prince, like all of the prince's heart shards, to give him back his
Mm-hmm.
emotions. And
Wow.
you would really like it. I've been
That's
suggesting
so
it to you.
interesting. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Like, I know that you like recommended to me, and I definitely want to like get into this now that you like explained it more. Like
Yeah.
I feel like it has like such a like a fairy tale vibe to
Yeah,
it.
the theme
And
song,
I love those.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. Keep going.
The theme song, it's really cute. I usually don't like slow theme songs, but the Princess Tutu theme song I think fits really well with the way the show is. Um, Also, there are some twists and turns in that show. Not like
Mhm.
crazy ones, but like there's someone called it like the antithesis. I can't speak. That's a fun fact about me. I can't speak. It's kind of like the, I'm not gonna pronounce it right. I'm gonna say antithesis. I know that's not how it's said.
Antithesis.
Thank you. Of
You're welcome.
another magical girl show named Madoka Magica. Um, just like the way the
Yes.
themes play out. I highly suggest both of those shows actually, except if you watch Madoka, big ol' warnings. There, I mean, it's, so the warnings kind of give away the big twist of the show or whatever, but I want y'all to be safe. There, for Madoka Magica, warnings of blood, mainly, from what, blood and gore, mainly. Um, and then there's one character who is in a hospital or rehab facility, from what I remember. And those are all the ones off the top of my head. Princess Tutu has no trigger warnings. I'm not done with it. So if you have finished it and have and know of any, please put them down below. Um, yeah, this is just my corner now, so I'm just gonna keep talking.
It's okay.
Another show I would like to suggest, this also has finished. All the shows I'm gonna suggest next are all have been done for years now. There's a show
Yeah.
and a comic called Witch. It is about five girls. They get magic powers based off of the elements, except for Will, because Will is the leader. And basically, they fight evil. It's really cute. If you like Winx Club, you'll definitely like Witch.
Yes. I
Um,
love Wings Club. It's been a while since I've seen Witch, not gonna lie.
yeah, Witch is a very they have, really good diversity, especially,
Yeah.
there's Tarani, who is my favorite, cause I looked up to her as a kid for a bit. And then you have Halen, there's Will, Irma and Cornelia. All of them are just good characters. I haven't seen it in a
Mhm.
while, so I can't say a lot, but I would suggest that one. And then the last show on my list that I would suggest, but more so for the references that are made in Steven Universe, is Revolutionary Girl Utena. This is a
Yes.
magical girl show, or some people debate if it is. I think it is. A magical show. Jesus Christ, a magical girl show. Much more than Gem and the Holograms. I'm gonna talk about that another time because Gem and the Holograms is not a magical girl show. But Utena, it's about this girl, and when she was young, her parents, died, and one day, like, out of her depression, a prince comes and basically helps her, and she vows to be a prince one day, and she's given a ring by her parents, and when she goes to a new school, that ring grants her the power to duel a bunch of people in honor of the Rose Bride, who happens to be her new friend named Anthe. Um, and
Ooh.
it's a good show. I like the show a lot, but I am aware of its problematic nature, especially with Anthe, as one of the characters, and just how, certain parts of her, like, arc are portrayed. There's a lot of trigger warnings for this one. The show is very dark. It's one of the more subversive magical girl shows. It's in the line of Madoka. Um, there isn't a lot of blood or anything, but there is, of course, like, violence and also there is assault and heavier things. It's,
Mhm.
I do like the show. I'm aware of its very problematic nature, so it's not like a complete suggestion. But Steven Universe, a lot of scenes, especially Pearl's arc, is very similar to Utena. So like, there's when Hollow Pearl,
For sure.
that episode, the animation shot where Pearl is going towards the camera with the sword, that's a direct reference to Utena. And then,
Oh wow.
yeah, and then recently with the Mega Pearl fusion, that's literally if Anthe and Utena fused. And then
Mhm.
there's like a bunch of other stuff. Like, when I watched Steven Universe, like, once we started getting more into Pearl's backstory, I was like, yo, this is just Utena.
Utena vibes.
Yeah, like, Utena's a pretty show too. Um, in, in terms of surface level representation, when you don't take into account the characters, like, like, personalities or like character arcs, Anthe is like, she, from what I remember, she's Indian, but she is colored with very dark skin, which was really cool because,
Yeah.
yeah,
We love that. We love that good
yeah, and
representation.
she isn't drawn offensively. It's more like her personality, and like
Yeah.
when they write her sometimes is more problematic than than her
Mhm.
design. Like her design is
Yeah.
adorable.
Mhm.
U10 is like a whole different beast to like talk about why it's problematic nowadays, but I say if you are able to watch it, it's available on YouTube. The movie is also available on YouTube. I haven't seen the movie, so I can't completely say anything about that. But yeah. Oh, and I
Great.
guess also read Cardcaptor Sakura. I didn't suggest it fully because I've only read the manga, and I think
Manga.
whatever, I don't care. And I think
Just
that's
saying.
it for all of my suggestions.
Cool. Thanks, Shayla, for informing us with this anime. Cause I haven't seen any of those, and they're definitely on my list.
Yeah, I think you would enjoy Princess Tutu a lot. And with
Yeah.
Utena, I think you would like it, but I don't think you'll like later on.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I would like the visuals
Oh yeah, no, the
at
visuals are
least.
gorgeous. And the music in Utena is also really good. Like, I
Mhm.
say, if anything, just listen to the music of Utena.
Right.
Like, especially oh my
Yeah.
god, the theme song. Slaps.
I'll definitely check those out.
Yeah.
Wow. These are pretty great suggestions. Thank you all for listening to this first episode of the 1224 podcast. We
Yeah.
hope that you enjoyed our suggestions.
Any final thoughts at all?
Um, watch all of these shows.
Watch Kipo. Don't be dumb.
Watch Kipo. Please, we're begging.
I'm begging. I told you. I will show up at your house. I'll show up to your house in a frog mask.
A frog mask? Amphibia?
Honestly, a lot
Is
of these
that you?
shows, another thing, because of course, magical girl inspired shows, a lot of animals,
A lot?
but
Yes.
especially
Does that make us
frogs.
furries?
Makes you a furry.
Oh, so you're the exception. Okay. Okay.
I,
I see where this is going.
I'm not the
All
My Little
right.
Pony fan here.
Anyways,
Anyways,
I'm just gonna ignore that.
Thank you for
Thank you
joining us
all.
on the 1224 podcast. My name is Shayla.
And I'm Kate. If you have any more suggestions, please leave some show suggestions that you have in the comments
We'll
below.
tell you if they're good or not. I'll straight up tell you if it's
Yeah,
trash.
I won't. But Shayla will be the judge.
Yeah, I'm
I'll
the
trust her
judge.
on that.
Judge
Yeah.
Judy. Weekdays at
I
5.
can't. All right, everybody. Thank you for listening once again. If you want to continue more, don't forget to like and subscribe or whatever button there is under whatever we're going to put this episode on.
Yeah, our social medias will be in the description and hopefully in the comment. If
Yes.
you just want to talk about anything, let us know.
Let us know.
Tell us
And
to
what
watch
episodes we
something.
should do next.
Yeah, what is
Oh,
your favorite Steven Universe-esque show?
yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you all for listening, and we'll see you guys next time.
Bye. Love you.
Bye.